On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love sends to me
12 drummers drumming, 11 pipers.
You own a Sega Master System and you want some good cheap games representing the lineup of this great system to buy first. And you want them with some tenuous link to Christmas, presented one a day while you're lying on the sofa being secretly glad you don't have to think of an excuse for not going to a New Year's party. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love eBayed me Battle Outrun. Save the best for last. You will, again, have questions. Firstly, yes, this scans. Secondly, yes, I'm recommending an Outrun game on the Master System, and it's not Outrun. Thirdly, yes, you probably haven't heard of this. This is a genuine obscurity despite the name. It was never an arcade game. It was never released on anything other than the Master System, not even the Game Gear. It wasn't even released in Japan or North America at all. It's not even really an Outrun game in how it plays. Battle Outrun is, to an almost legally interesting degree, Sega's take on Chase HQ. Over 8 stages, you first chase down a criminal and then try to bash them until you've done enough damage their car will no longer continue and you can arrest them. Stop me if you've heard this one before. I mean, seriously, other than the story claiming you're a bounty hunter and not a policeman, not that the actual game makes any special distinction for this other than not giving you a siren, this is Chase HQ, but by Sega using the Outrun engine. And don't tell me that doesn't sound pretty dope. It plays like it too. Strangely, for a game with Outrun branding, it lacks the route choice of Chase HQ, although it's not like I ever detected that especially doing anything. So it's more a simple case of a chase down, except that the traffic isn't just traffic, but gang cars who are actively trying to stop you. Later on, when they get more numerous, this will be your biggest barrier to success, as changing road precision quickly using 8-bit driving physics you already know this game has is quite tricky, and they are often in the way of the vehicle you need to pummel. That said, time limits are more generous than Chase HQ tended to be as well, as is the amount of nitro you can carry. Although you're going to have to buy it. Which brings me to the very interesting upgrade system. Instead of doing so between the levels, at some point in every level your support truck will arrive and you drive into the back of it to buy upgrades. Somehow miss that truck, and it sucks to be you. You're stuck with your loser-mobile for the rest of the stage. That said, unlike Enduro Racer, upgrades persist, so you won't be totally lost. So ultimately, what we have here is an actually rather attractive Chase HQ clone. A little more forgiving than that game, and one bringing a few of its own ideas to the party. Couple that with the fact it appears to have never got a re-release in any form, possibly due to the man from Taito standing there frowning, then we're ending the series with a genuinely enjoyable, genuine exclusive for the greatest console system of all time. It's also absolutely possible to grab a copy for a tenner with a little work and patience. And if you want the thing that makes it look like I master planned this whole thing out from the beginning, it's apparently by Arc System Works, whose next Master System project was a little game called Super Monaco Grand Prix, which we talked about in day 1. I'm an accidental genius. You know the alternatives already. There's Chase HQ, which got this very credible port to the old Master Disaster. I'm possibly slightly more fond of the incredible Spectrum version, but there's nothing wrong with this one at all. It's a harder game than Battle Outrun, and I think it's a little more unfairly finicky at times with the way it handles its continue system, but it's a good attempt to port the arcade. Failing that, the SMS also got the official sequel, SCI, about which most of the same comments apply. But again, it's a decent option for some drivey smashy criminal apprehendy. And there's our 12. 12 Master System games that you could have box copies in your house for under £100 all in, and representing the whole gamut of platform, shoot 'em up, driving, and just what the heck we're counting Bonanza Brothers and Marble Madness as. We've got fast gameplay, technical prowess, and all in all a lovely beginning to a collection of at least some of the cream of 267 official UK releases. And take that from someone who has less than 30 to go.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love sends to me
12 drummers drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies dancing,
8 maids are milking, 7 swans are swimming, 6 geese are laying.